you're a young man and you're not yet married, I think the best place to go to is Ebonyi State, because the girls there, they are very reasonable. They are not expensive. I mean, these girls are beautiful girls, because even in Ebonyi State, you have more virgins. The girls there, most of them are virgins. They've not really, like, no man has tampered with them. You'll find a girl that is about 25 to 30 years. She hasn't known a man. So because Ebonyi is one of the Nigerian most budget-friendly states, making it ideal for whosoever that wants to live in there. You are an entrepreneur, you have a family, you can go into Ebonyi State, because it's one of the three cheapest states in the southern part of Nigeria. So when you want to take a one-bedroom flat in Ebonyi State, that is in Abakaliki, you can get it between 50 to 70,000 naira, so because that you cannot get in Lagos, in Abuja. So when you're going for a 3-bedroom flat, you can get for 200,000 to 300,000. That's for a 3-bedroom flat. So because you see, Ebonyi State is one of, I call it, a rising states in the southern part of Nigeria. They call them the salt of the nation. So when they call a particular state the salt of the nation, it means that without that state, the country cannot really, like, breathe. So Ebonyi State is one of the most fantastic states if you want to, like, have a budget-friendly state in the southern part of Nigeria. Because when you go there with 200,000, you're from Enugu, you're from Aba, Abia State, and some other states. If you want to have a very low cost life, you don't want to spend too much money, then you have to go to Ebonyi State. Because when you go there with 200,000, you don't have this you don't have this problem of the local council running after you. There to check about their transport system. They have one of the cheapest food. Yes, I'm telling you, because Ebonyi State has their local rice, and that rice is a very fantastic rice. A 50 kg of that rice is between the rate of 20,000 to 30,000. Because in Lagos, you buy a bag of rice for about 100,000. In Abuja, you buy it almost 110 or 120,000. But in Ebonyi State, you buy a 50 kg of rice between 20 to 30,000 naira. Is it fresh fish? A kg of fresh fish in Ebonyi State is between 1,000 to 2,000 naira. Is it palm oil? You can buy like 4 liters, this jerry can, this small liter. You can buy it between the rate of 1,000 to 1,005. So is it vegetables? You don't play with their vegetables, I'm telling you. So because Ebonyi State is still one of the only states where you can still pay Okada 15 naira and they will take you to where you are going. You can still pay 20 naira to get a commercial vehicle in Ebonyi State. Is it the electricity? Electricity in Ebonyi State is very, very cheap. Yes, I'm telling you. Is it cooking gas? Because Ebonyi State is the only state where you buy 12.5 kg of gas below 10,000 naira. I am telling you. So what are you guys coming to do in Lagos? What are you going to do in Abuja? So it's a place where you can just stay and build yourself. And again, there is something I want to tell you. If you're a young man and you're not yet married, I think the best place to go to is Ebonyi State, because the girls there, they are very reasonable. They are not expensive. I mean, these girls are beautiful girls, because even in Ebonyi State, you have more virgins. The girls there, most of them are virgins. They've not really, like, no man has tampered with them. You'll find a girl that is about 25 to 30 years. She hasn't known a man. So when you're a guy that you're not yet married and you have little money, go there, rent a house. You can get a wife to marry. I am telling you, because you see, with 200,000, you're going to live like a big boy in Ebonyi State. That can get you your apartment, can also get you a business. And before you do that business for 12 months, you'll be able to raise money to start up your own family. Yes, that is one of the things I'm telling you. So you have to, because they have so many things. Is it food? You're going to have the cheapest food. So another state where you can have a very cheap life is Calabar. Calabar. That is another place where you can have a very cheap life. Because I wonder when I see people from Cross River, people from Akwa Ibom, I see some people from Delta, Ondo State, River State, they move down to Lagos. Some even move to Abuja. It's not as if they have any classic job or businesses that they are doing in all these cities or states that I've just called, but they just want to go there because they want to like bear that name that they live in Abuja, they live in Port Harcourt, they live in Lagos, But if you want to check in Calabar, Calabar has one of the most finest life where you have the transport system there is just world class. I was there some years ago. You don't have this traffic, you don't have this kind of commotion that you find in Lagos, in Abuja, in Port Harcourt, even in Owerri. You can't get to, Owerri too is a very good place, but I'm talking about the major cities in Nigeria. So if you are from one of these south states and you don't want to like live an expensive life, you don't have too much money to start up your life, you can move to Calabar. When you go to Calabar, you will be able to start a very quiet life. I mean, a life where you can go there with 200,000, because when you get to Calabar with 200,000, you can get a mini flat for less than 50,000 naira to rent. That is for 1 year. Then you can, buy some things there, and nobody is going to stress you. You don't have that kind of local government council where you try to do business and they stress you. You don't have it in Calabar. So I'm not advising those people from the south to always want to go to Lagos. I'm not discouraging you from going to Lagos, but what I'm saying is that in Calabar, even for young men that are looking for a wife, the girls from that side, they are very nice, very cheap girls. It's not as if they are very cheap like that. When I mean cheap, I'm not trying to downgrade them. These girls are not expensive. These girls are not expensive. So when you go to Calabar with 200,000, I tell you, you'll be able to rent a room, start a business, and also get a very good girl to marry as a wife. Then for the young girls too, when you also go to Calabar, I tell you, their men are also very fantastic, very nice people, very nice people. They know how to treat women, they know how to love a woman, they know how to take care of a woman. So when you're looking for a less expensive life, you can go to Calabar, because I tell you, you're not going to regret it, because it's a place where I have been able to stay there for some period of time. It's a place that you will love. You're going to live a very noise-free environment where you don't hear this kind of. Look at the transport system. Just look at the cleanliness of the city. Calabar, I think, to me, is one of the cities that is not really talked about on the mainstream media. I think that is one of the most. If you just look at the way Calabar is. Look at the neatness of the city. I tell you, this city is more cleaner than even Abuja. I don't know. Yes, cleaner than Abuja. I'm not talking about Lagos now. Lagos is something else. But when you check Calabar, you find out that it's a very classic, world-class city. I'm telling you. So when you're looking for something cheaper, not that kind of life that you'll be running all over the places, from those people from South, move to Calabar. That is where things are happening. Then another place again in the southern Nigeria where you can have a cheap life is Ondo State. Ondo State. Ondo State, the capital of Ondo State is Akure. So instead of you living in those big cities, that is to say that if you're from the southwest Nigeria and you're looking for where to go and start up a cool life, then you have to go to Ondo State. Go to Ondo State, because Ondo State, they have affordable rent, very cheap rent. The capital city offer one of the cheapest housing, better than Lagos, better than Ibadan, better than Abeokuta. I'm telling you. So if you're from the southwest Nigeria, the best place where you can get a comfortable and a peaceful and a lovely life is Akure. That is the capital city of Ondo State, because they have a very vast agricultural potential in Ondo State. It's because they are the major producer of cocoa, palm oil, and timber. So you just look at the state that is the major producer of cocoa, palm oil, and timber. Agriculture, they have very vast. When these people, what's it called? When the Mugabe had issue with those white people, when they were to come to Nigeria, it was Ondo State that they went to. It was Ondo State, because even in Ondo State, you have most of these Americans, the Europeans, they are there in Ondo State. They are doing farming. The white people are there. The white people, the Europeans, the Americans, the Canadians, the Australians, they are there. The Chinese, they do agriculture in Ondo State. So if you are from the southwest and you don't have much capital, you can go to Ondo State and start life. With 200,000 naira, you can start a better life in Ondo State. Because you see, when you talk about even education, that is one of the best places you can even get education. So you can save your money. Because see, the reason why you need to go to those places I just mentioned, I'm talking about Ebonyi State and Cross River, which is Calabar, and Ondo State. The reason why you go there is because you're going to save money. Your rent is going to be, you're going to be paying a very low rent. You're going to have a very cheap transportation. You're going to have food. There's also business opportunities. You're going to have farming, then trading and small scale industries. So you're going to also have what they call less stress, because Ebonyi State, there's no too much stress there. In Cross River, there is no stress there. Then in Ondo State, there is no stress. There is no traffic. You're not going to experience that extreme traffic where you experience in Abuja, Lagos, in Port Harcourt, Ibadan. You're not going to experience those kind of heavy traffic in those places that I just mentioned there. So you're going to have a better quality life. My God, more space, cleaner air, and a quiet environment. So I tell you something, if you're looking for a peaceful, budget-friendly place in the southern Nigeria, these 3 states are great options for you. I'm telling you, first, if you're from the southeast, then you go to Ebonyi State. If you're from the south, go to Cross River State. If you're from the southwest, go to Ondo State. When you go do all these things, you're not going to have issue. You're not going to be living this rat race, because most people that are in Lagos, they don't have business in Lagos. The kind of life they live in Lagos is a rat race lifestyle. So if you live in Lagos, even you don't need to be an Igbo man for you to even live in Ebonyi State. If you are from the southwest and you want to change environment, maybe you don't want to live in your region anymore, you can move to another region. I'm telling you, there is nothing stops someone from the southwest to move to Ebonyi State. There is nothing stops someone from Ebonyi State or from Enugu or Anambra, Imo State, to move to Ondo State or to move to Cross River. So you can just go there. And this issue of people crying, I have people that comes to me every day because I ask them, what are you doing in Lagos? What are you doing? Your states are better. You're going to live a cheap life in your state. So I'm saying to you that you have to go and plan yourself so that you don't get stranded. Because you see, the way the life is going, we need to understand that when you plan well, you're going to have a very suitable life. If you think that what I'm saying is right or wrong, let's chat, let's communicate, let's talk in the comment section. If you feel that maybe most of my statistic is wrong, or maybe what I said, because some people want to say no. So let's get a conversation. So let's talk, let's go to the comment section and talk. And so you can as well still subscribe to this channel, also like this channel. As you do, the Lord himself is going to bless you. God bless you. Have a nice day.